Hey guys and girls, welcome to Sticky Wicket, where we talk about the greatest game ever played. That is cricket, according to us. Uh, and we'll talk about IPL this edition. So, how was IPL to you guys? The
Boys,
first
boys,
COVID
boys, wait.
IPL that was ever
Before
played.
before we get started, I want to say happy Diwali to everyone out there who celebrated Diwali yesterday. I'm sure Sahil, you and Piyush both celebrated Diwali. How was it, the
It it
Diwali
it
not being home?
it it is a very festival of lights, but being away from home, it's not that much brighter. But it was good, to be even in lockdown, like celebrated with their partners and also.
And did you light up candles or because you
I
can't
did.
get
I
diyas
lighted
here,
a
isn't it?
few diyas, few candles. I miss doing, use the sparkles outside because it
Yeah,
was all
yeah, man. You can't use sparkles in Ireland though. It's kind of illegal.
like it was raining crazy yesterday. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
today we'll try some sparkles.
Yeah, okay, boys. So, like, it's
Yeah.
COVID. Like, I had to celebrate Eid during COVID as well, and it was a bit weird not having people over at my house for.
Mm.
My parents were
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Oh, are you
weird.
gonna
Yeah.
invite your friends?" It's just a really weird time we're living in right now, lads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
Talking to
is
my
what it is.
parents, them celebrating Diwali and lighting up the house and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Felt
man.
weird.
There's no restrictions in the subcontinent,
Yeah,
though. You
yeah,
know
there is
what
no,
I'm
yeah, there are restrictions, but you know what I mean.
saying?
Just don't follow the
Shane,
rules.
Yeah,
yeah. How was your Diwali? I presume you don't celebrate Diwali.
Nah, we don't celebrate, but I did wish to the people I know around, some of my mates from India, and all them. So like, it was good. Like, suppose they have fun around here.
All right, boys. So will we? Let's get into the conversation. Yeah, IPL. So let's start off with the final. What we have. Who wants to go first, lads?
I'll go. So, I say it because since I'm a Mumbai supporter, I think I was really happy with the whole season. I suppose, but I feel like whenever they get going, like when they're in the game and they get comfortable, they kind of give the game away too easily at the times. Like in the middle overs, they get too comfortable and they give too many runs away. Like in I say the semi-finals, I think the Delhi Capitals wasn't it? They played against
Mumbai, yes, yeah,
yeah, they started off really well, like 4 wickets down in the first couple overs, and then between the middle overs, they just gave away easy runs. I think they should have won that
so
game between like below 100. I think.
yeah, but not only
You
the
have to
IPL
give some
final.
credit
I
to Delhi
felt,
Capitals. Come on, they stick their they were they were
yeah, they were ruthless, yeah.
they hold it
But
They
talking
were,
their
but
about
wicket
like
talking
there.
about
Come on.
Mumbai, I think in the entire season, Mumbai was very dominating, isn't it? Like
they were, but in the
I'm a
middle
Dude,
KKR
overs,
not.
you have
supporter.
to say they were a bit sloppy in the whole season, though. In the middle
Uh,
overs,
Mumbai Indians.
yeah,
Dude, they have the
in their
most
bowling
wins in the
side,
league. They have the most wins in the league. They have 9 wins.
yeah,
So
but
let
if
me
you
state a
compare
fact,
them,
right?
like
Saying
even the
let me state a
commentators,
fact.
if you listen
Mumbai's
to
win
throughout the whole
percentage.
season, the commentators were saying the middle overs they weren't the best team like they were a good team. They won all the games. I'm not saying that, but in the middle overs they were a bit sloppy in the field and in the bowling side. That's what
Yeah,
I
but
feel like.
compared to other teams, I state a fact. So Mumbai's win percentage
Mm.
and the second team's win percentage, that is Delhi Capitals, in the entire tournament, was
Yeah,
the highest gap ever played in IPL. So
that's
Mumbai
true.
was
Yeah,
very, very dominant this time. Like I'm a KKR supporter, and I wanted uh, like KKR to win against them, but Mumbai was too strong. Even if you get
yeah,
like
they
four
were
or
just
five
too
wickets
strong.
early,
Mm.
Hardik Pandya and Carden Pollard was just
like
crazy.
Dude,
like
Mumbai,
to make Mumbai
they're
that at that level, like there is so much involvement with the support staff and the kind of training that they guys went through, and they also have maintained their core team for a long time. That uh,
You're right. Yeah.
helps for any team to grow.
They
So
maintain their what?
Pollard has been there since the first IPL has been organized. Rohit Sharma and
Pollard, I
Bumrah,
think he was there since the
these
start.
man.
Like,
Bumrah, Pollard,
Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya,
Hardik
these are
Pandya,
the
Krunal
core
No,
Pandya.
no.
players.
Kunal left in the
No,
middle. No, for
Krunal
a couple
didn't
of years.
left. Krunal didn't play in the middle, but he was being associated with Mumbai Indians for.
No, no, dude. I'm pretty sure Kunal went somewhere else in the middle. No.
No, he
oh, he
didn't
didn't
play
know.
IPL in the middle.
Yeah, I think he was always here, but not getting a chance. I think.
Yeah, but you see, like Mumbai Indians owned by Ambani, it's like they can spend a lot of money, when it comes to.
Yeah, they I think they're like the richest team in the IPL. They spend a
Yeah.
lot on their money, and like they facilitate a lot of things to their players as well. I think that's the main thing. They keep their players happy, like always.
Yeah.
Like,
But do
Like-
you think that contributes? Like the players that, like for instance, Kyron Pollard, for instance, Trent Bolt. We were
Yeah.
not expecting Trent Bolt to be one big name, but if you look at the most highest wicket takers, right? Two of the Mumbai's are second and third, and then you
Yeah,
look
dude.
at the runs, most runs. Third, fourth, fifth are Mumbai Indians. So not one guy is their big name. Their entire team is like
Yes.
performing.
Dude, their top
Yeah,
four
they're-
scored
collective
so
unit.
much runs.
yeah,
They-
true.
Like I said, their core team has been
The core team.
same, and that
Yeah.
that in the long run that matters a lot.
Boys, on a side note, does anyone else think Ishan Kishan and Quinton de Kock just kind of looks the same person? Same height, they have the same mustache, the way they bat.
No, I feel like
One
Ishan
thing is
Kishan
different
sometimes-
with the both of them. Like Quinton de Kock is very much comfortable when to playing the pull shots and hook shots. Ishan Kishan is not that comfortable. He plays very good inside out shots.
But dude, Ishan's still a kid. Like he's what? How old
He's
is he?
like
21.
23 or something like that, isn't he?
But he's been in Mumbai for like last 3-4 years.
Yeah,
He-
but like
they
every
kept him
time
around.
he gets a big innings in one game, and the next game he gets too cocky in the middle at times. Like, don't you?
But-
do you feel like that kind
Yeah.
of times? Like he
I'm
gets
saying
too
he's
cocky in the
still-
second game, the next game. I mean, if
But
he
he
performs
still
big in the first
scored-
game, he gets fair cocky in the second game, and he just doesn't perform
Yeah.
the same way.
But he's but if you look at season by season, he's less consistent. This season has been really good. But one guy I want to mention here who has been a superstar for me, Sky Suryakumar Yadav.
Yeah,
Oh,
He's
dude,
just
how
like-
is he not in the
Indian
national
team.
team, man?
Every
should be
year
in the
he
Indian,
keeps just
team right
scoring
now.
runs and runs.
Dude,
Mm.
he has. He has. Sorry, Shane. You go ahead.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No, like I was just saying, like he throughout the whole season he performed really well in the middle. Like I think it was he came one down, didn't he? Like, and he performed really well in the whole season. I think he was better than Rohit Sharma as well. Like he outplayed Rohit Sharma really well. And when I saw he didn't get picked for the Australian series, I think I was really pretty disappointed as well because he should have been
crazy.
in that. He
Yeah.
really should have been in it. And I think
Yeah,
a
but
lot of people from India agreed as well. Like he should have been in that series.
Like
But
even
he's a test player, though.
He's a
Man,
good
I
test.
don't-
I say he'd be a good test player and ODI player. Especially
Yeah, I
ODI.
don't think he's a T20 player, man. I mean, I know he's been scoring like last 3 seasons.
But if you see the last 3 years,
he's more
Jody,
technical player. Like he.
yeah,
plays
I know.
like-
Like, okay, so let me tell you some facts. Okay, so Surya Kumar Yadav started IPL in 2012. He played only one game that season. He didn't play 2013, and then 2014 onwards, he's played every single season. And what happened was only 2018, 2019, and this year he's gone
This
past
year,
400 runs. So he
Yeah.
wasn't really scoring big runs until
He was,
2018.
no.
but I am talking about the recent 3 years. He has been phenomenal. Like,
He
if
has,
you,
Oh, yeah,
do you
100%.
did you guys see the banter between Virat Kohli and Suryakumar Yadav with that match? Do you know about this? Did you
With-
see
No,
the
no,
videos?
no.
No.
So RCB was playing MI, right?
Yeah.
And Kohli started sledging this guy. And Kohli is a big, like, I know how we know how childish he can be on the cricket field.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
does, fights and stuff like that. He started fighting Suryakumar Yadav, and his response was golden. He just kept dead staring in his eyes, never said a word, won the game, and then after the game, if you've seen the famous, he just said to his team, like, "I'm here, lads."
Oh,
Calm down.
that's the second
Yes.
game they played, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah,
was
I
golden.
see.
Like,
Yeah. That was the match. I saw that one. Yes.
No, that was
if
that
you
was
saw
a good
that one, that was
response from
really good.
him.
Yeah.
But he destroyed in that game, RCB. Like he destroyed them.
He did, yeah. He did.
RCB tried
But
so
the-
hard to get a wicket, but Mumbai was just too good. Like
It was just they were just too dominant, like for them,
Yeah,
like to be honest.
Yeah.
But here's another thing, lads. Talking about RCB, yeah. Virat Kohli, he's been there since the start of IPL, never been to a final. How's that?
No. But like
Yeah.
to be
Has he
honest,
never
if
been
you
to the
look at their
final?
team, if you
I
look
don't
at their
think so.
team every year, they don't get really good players to their team. Like I say the only fast bowler they have is like Sani. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Sani, yeah,
Sani.
yeah.
Yeah, he was the only good bowler in that team, and Chris Morris. And Chris Morris was the dominant bowler for me for the RCB team. I think he just led the whole team and the bowling attack throughout the whole season. And he only came in like after 5 games as well. I don't know why that happened, but
Yeah, I would say the consistent problem with RCB is the same thing. They just bank on one guy or two guys.
yeah, they always depend.
They don't build a system.
And
I say they always depend on Kohli and AB to get the
Chris
runs.
Gayle to hit a lot.
But lads, okay, so I know Chris Gale's in Kings 11 Punjab, the wrong team. But like,
but his point was correct because they took Kings 11 Punjab, right? This team, and they then sold it again. Like they actually bank on big names, which is a correct point. They took Chris Gayle, he didn't fire for them, and then they traded him.
Yeah.
Oh right. See, also the thing is, when you look at top 3 run scorer for RCB this year, is Aaron Finch, Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, and Aaron Finch. Okay, that's their top 3.
No, sorry,
Padikkal. Yeah.
Padikkal.
Padikkal. Yes.
He's their top, but like that's their 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fucking big leaders, man. Are you telling me you have 3 You're telling me you have 3 captains in a team? And these are proven international players, man.
Yeah.
They've been around forever.
But time and again, these teams have proven that big names don't win because RCB has never won dominantly. Mumbai Indians always wins when they form a collective unit and fight.
Yeah.
Like a prime example to this is this guy. The innings that these guys played, Mayank Agarwal and KL Rahul, were tremendous.
They were just pure dominant.
The batting was sublime. Yeah.
What
happened? They couldn't reach the playoffs.
But dude,
he is the highest run scorer in this IPL, and second person who is behind him is like more than 110 runs behind him.
Yeah.
Before
the final,
don't you feel like
no, Shekhar Dhawan came in. Shekhar Dhawan came in second, but he also played 3 games more than him.
Yes.
But like,
and see, like they didn't even make it to playoffs, and still he's highest on it.
Exactly.
The difference of 100 runs with the second batsman in line.
But guys,
not 100 runs, man. Not 100 runs.
Opening team.
No. Piyush, the gap was 100 runs before the playoffs.
Who?
Yeah. Go on, Ashin.
KL Rahul.
Yeah. Sorry, so like, the opening team for the RCB team. I feel like they should have replaced Aaron Finch and put in Josh Philippe. He was like better than Finch for me throughout the whole season.
They tried for some games, no?
Yeah, but he was scoring runs and they just put in Finch onto the big game and they lost. Like he wasn't performing throughout the whole season. Why would they put in Finch if he's not performing? Like
because he's a leader. They don't have any other leaders in the team. Like who are you gonna play? Parthiv Patel. Man hasn't played hit a ball.
But like Josh was playing he was playing really good for the 3 games. He got 75, 50.
And isn't Josh a keeper as well? So that gives you an extra.
He is a keeper, yeah.
So ABD doesn't need to keep, so he can play more freely. Yeah, I second that idea. I think Aaron Finch also looked a little fidgety with the incoming ball. He was walking towards it
to get his touch back and everything like that, and then he just kept getting out after 3 overs.
I don't think Finchy is a subcontinental player, to be honest.
No.
You put him in Europe, you put him in the Australian region, you even South Africa, because it's bouncy wicket, he'd do really well.
Yeah.
Subcontinent, I don't think he's a subcontinental player, man.
No.
Yeah.
Like subcontinent is such a tricky place. You're not just India. You look at everywhere else. Like you go to Bangladesh, you go to Sri Lanka.
It's a lot of spinning pitches, to be honest, like in the Asian side. So
yeah.
But like, if you guys look at Mumbai for the whole season, but who would you say who's the dominant bowler between them, Bumrah or Trent Bolt? Who would you guys think was the main bowler for them?
It's gonna be Bolt for me. Yeah,
Bolt
for me
has
as
their
well.
own strength, right? See,
yeah,
Bolt depends a lot more on swing. Okay.
Yes, but I'll give you a stat, right? Bolt is the most wicket-taking bowler in the IPL during the power play. So that breaks the back. That breaks the back. Because Mumbai start with incoming swing deliveries fast. Bumrah isn't even introduced yet, and you have 2 wickets. So that really sets the tone. And I think Mumbai, the difference between Mumbai and other teams is that like they start with a dominant wicket-taking bowler.
Yeah, they do.
Mumbai, this like lot of seasons, Mumbai had the strongest bowling lineup in IPL, and they have maintained that for a while now. Like bold.
They did,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I wouldn't say so. I would still rate Delhi, Kagiso Rabada, and Andrik
Like
Noor.
They should have
now
been.
Delhi is getting
I
better.
feel like they should have been
But
really
still,
close
if
to the
you,
final as well.
see, the best
Sorry,
example
Ashwin?
right now is Rahul Chahar, this leggy from Mumbai.
Let's spin.
Yeah,
So he doesn't let the batsman connect the ball properly. Like you can hit the ball, but it may be a case like you are hitting edges or you are hitting just outside outside of your back. Like you are not connecting well. So he's that kind of bowler. He doesn't let the batsman get the confidence. So that's why he is the minimum.
Oh, were you surprised when they did
didn't
not
play him in
use
the
Rahul
final.
Chahar in the final?
Yeah,
They
Yeah, I
replaced
was
him.
wondering like why he's not there.
Yeah, but
They
I think that
replaced
was
him and
because
they
of the
got
pitch
that
and it was
kid,
just.
no? They got
Who?
that other kid. Mumbai played that other kid who got wicket.
Yeah, I forget the name, but he's an off
well,
spinner.
he did get the
who
main
is-
Yeah.
wicket of
Yeah.
Devan, so like it played
Yeah,
off him
exactly.
in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, because of
So-
the left-handers. So what I heard was because Delhi has like 5 left-handers, they did not play a leg spinner. They played an off spinner so that it goes away from them. So
Yeah.
that was the reason, I think.
But do you
Like,
know what Delhi reminded me
even
of?
Delhi
Like,
made a very good change. They didn't play Prithvi Shaw. I liked that change.
what? But dude, what? Prithvi Shaw
I don't know
once
though.
again.
I don't know. Because of Trent Bolt, I think Ajinkya Rahane was weak. Ball
Yeah.
coming in, Ajinkya Rahane is never comfortable. So I'm not sure that they did the right thing.
No, but
Not
Prithvi
playing.
Shaw
But
never
Shaw was
fired in this
failing for the
IPL.
whole season, like
Prithvi
half
Shaw
the season,
was-
to be honest.
Prithvi Shaw had like, I don't know how many ducks, but definitely like he had so many ducks
Yeah.
in this IPL, and he hasn't
Yeah.
double digits in this IPL. I don't know why they were making Prithvi Shaw play every game.
Because
Yeah.
Prithvi Shaw is unreal, man.
He is unreal. He's a really good player. He just wasn't in the form for the IPL.
Yeah,
That
like-
was the
No,
only
but
thing.
he
like,
really didn't fire against Mumbai though.
Whole
Like,
of this
No.
IPL has been shit for him.
Prithvi
yeah,
Shaw
it was a
scored.
struggle for him. I feel like, but like
Yeah.
moving back to the bowling side in Mumbai, do you guys think James Patterson, was a good idea for that team? What do you
I
guys
would
think about him,
I think
James
I would
Patterson, in
prefer
the
the other
team?
person, Nathan Coulter now, just
Yeah,
because
Nathan
he can
Coulter.
Yeah,
bat.
they had Coulter
Just
Nile
because he can
playing.
bat as well.
But
Like,
I
Mum-
don't know why, but like for me, Patterson is not like a good player for me. Like he is a good player. He was a good player, but I just don't feel like he's a good T20 player to me. Like I think they were just missing who they're missing. Malinga, I think they were just replaced for Patterson and like that. But like I feel like
Malinga has been out for a while now. Like
he's
is
been there
the
for a
most
while,
wicket
but like
taker in IPL history till now. But I think he has he is playing for his last maybe.
Yeah, but it's unreal. If Malinga was in the team as well, Mumbai would be unstoppable.
yeah,
But,
they would
do
have
you-
been really good.
But then who do
And
you
I
actually
was
take
surprised
out
to
to
one
put
thing.
Malinga in?
I was surprised
Patterson.
to think that
Pattinson.
Hardik Pandya has stopped bowling completely.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he
because of
didn't
his
bowl a
bat.
That's
single
because he
over.
was
Because of
injured.
his
He
bat.
only came back
Yeah,
from the
he was
injury. So
injured.
like
But there was news that he started bowling after his injury, but I didn't see a single bowled from him this IPL.
No,
Yeah,
he
but I
didn't
he
bowl a
think
said
single
because
he
over.
of
said he
injuries.
wasn't comfortable bowling, so like he didn't. I think that's just the only reason. Like he wasn't fully happy with his bowling probably after his injury, but his batting is just outstanding.
He's crazy
for me.
batter. He's crazy batter.
He's
Yeah, but like they also had Kunal as well.
he's-
You know, they didn't really need Hardik. They had Coulter Nile. They
Like,
were well
I have
covered.
not seen a clear hitter like Hardik Pandya.
yeah.
Like,
Yes.
He just
Can't
clears the
beat the
boundary like with
pace.
ease.
Wait for the ball just to be close to him, and then he
Yeah.
lifts the shot.
I just love the way he holds the bat like a pencil.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
and he looks like he can't hit the ball out of the inner circle, but then when he hits, he
It's
connects
just
really,
gone.
really well. Yeah.
It's so easy
But
for him to
what
clear
talking
the
about the the picks of the season, how would you rate this guy who got selected into the Indian team, got injured, had a dream season, and then is out now?
Oh, he got
I am-
injured.
Yeah, he got injured, and I think he's out now of the cricket team. He got his first maiden call up to the Indian team after a dream season. And
That's just unlucky.
I'm a big KKR fan, but I really like from the outset.
What
Other
was
than
it?
Owen
What
Morgan,
is his
I
injury again?
didn't. I don't know. I don't know, but I heard that he's not playing, and somebody else was called as his replacement.
That's
He was
pretty
a really
sad
good
for him.
spinner for them, for
Yeah,
KKR, throughout the
for
whole season.
KKR, yeah. And how did you
Well,
think the KKR season was?
Ooh, I don't know, but like they were, I expected them
Like
to finish top 4, but like they just didn't. Like,
Yeah, I really
funny.
love
It
Owen
was
Morgan.
funny.
I was how he was given the captaincy. First
Yeah,
of all, it
what
was
do you guys
weird
think
that
about Pat Cummins? Do you think he's worth $1 million?
yeah,
he
I
didn't
don't
really
That's
know.
a big
prove
talk.
this year. He didn't prove that. Like
Yeah, I don't think he was worth it though.
No,
8 crores
he really
in
wasn't.
Indian rupees. I don't think I'm not a big believer in people changing like just one person changing a game. I think you still have to play as a team. And I
like
was really happy when
T20,
Owen Morgan. Yeah, yeah,
lads, T20 is such a team game. Like, it's you can. I mean, it proved this season when we even played. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's you
yeah.
can't depend on just one person getting a big
One
score. It
person.
might
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
It you need to work as a team. I don't know what it is, but because it's a shorter form of the game,
yeah.
it really, like, you need to be on point with it.
Yeah, so the KKR didn't know what to do with Sunil Narayan, first of all. Does he
Yeah,
bowl?
they really
Is his
don't. I don't
action
know why.
okay?
First of all, he's
Does it
open
come at
at times.
number 4, number 1, number 2? Like what?
He
And
just
then on
he literally closes his eyes and just smacks the ball. Like if it
ball,
goes for
yeah,
6, that or 4,
yeah,
that's it. Or he just
yeah.
gets up. That's the way he plays. And then I
That's a
think that's
good
just an easy wicket for the opponent team. Like
yes, yes, yes. Like Owen Morgan tried to sort out the batting things, and I love him. Be like living in Ireland. Um, of course, I love Owen Morgan.
but he plays for England now.
Only you played for Clontarf.
but do you
No,
think
I
Dinesh
really
Karthik
love.
should have stayed as captain throughout the whole season?
Do
Lads,
you think that?
okay, lads, okay. Can I just say something, right?
Yeah,
I don't think Dinesh Karthik should be playing IPL anymore. Man hasn't gone, like, scored 200 runs in a long, long time. It's
but
True.
did you notice something? It was so brainless of them. So Dinesh Karthik, whenever he came as 7, he did a hurricane, blitzkrieg. But then they never entered him at 7. Like I don't understand who is thinking these things. So I think yes, I think he should play. He shouldn't be captain for sure. I think Owen Morgan is the best you
Yeah,
have. You have the best number 4 in the world and a World Cup winning captain.
yeah,
What is
that's
the
true.
like?
That's
What
true.
is the question?
We won't go into
Um,
the detail how they won the World Cup, but yeah, World Cup winning.
yeah, but they still won, and I think Owen Morgan is a
that's
very
that's
stable
what matters.
batsman as
Exactly
well.
what Sahil said. They still won in the end. So like
They still won in the
that's
end.
all.
They reached the final, let's say, right? However, they won it. It's irrespective of the issue here.
Yeah.
But I really think KKR was hit and miss. They didn't know what to do with their team, and they didn't build
Yeah.
that core consistency
Their
even
whole
till the
season was
semi.
just a mess for me. So like with Sunil
Yes,
Narayan, when he got called for the bowling action, I think that it
yeah,
kind of messed them up for the
yeah,
whole a
yeah,
bit as well, like throughout the whole games. And
yeah,
then they kept putting him number like opening the batting, and I just thought that was just a pointless thing.
yeah.
He got a good 64 in one of the games, but I just feel like if he smacks the ball, he smacks the ball. That's it.
Strikes
They're
the ball.
taking a
Yeah,
big risk.
But
yeah.
why would
So
you
Village,
play him though? I mean, he is kind of like towards the end of his career as well. He's
Yeah,
not a consistent player as he was. Why
yeah,
keep playing him? You have other
yeah.
options. There's younger guys,
exactly.
obviously. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a bad move,
Yes.
man. I mean,
That
Yeah,
giving
was a
more.
really bad move.
I would give Kuldeep Yadav another chance instead of him because he's not
Yeah, well,
batting
he didn't
anyway.
play at all, didn't he? Now?
He didn't play at all. Yeah, it's just I think it took Owen Morgan some time to settle the team, and it didn't settle in time. That's all. I hope the next season will be better because
Yeah.
I like seeing KKR because I think Shoaib Akhtar played for KKR, Brett Lee played for
Dude,
KKR,
Shakib Al Hassan played
Shakib
for
Al
KK.
Hassan played for
Yeah, man. That's
KKR.
why I
I
fucking
really
like
love that
I
KKR,
team.
think
man.
he's going to be
Don't worry,
back
the
next year.
next
Would you
season
say
is
from the
like 6
band
months
now?
away, so it's fine. I feel soon.
So talking about the village moments like hitting Sunil Narayan's hitting is village for sure.
Oh
One
yeah,
more
Uh,
village thing that was really funny this IPL was like us, these big names earning millions of rupees, and they have to fetch their ball from the stands. This is ridiculous. And I really laughed at this.
I think that
Like,
was the stupidest thing. They should have put at least security guards or someone like that. Like just get the balls for them. Like it was just funny.
no,
Like
one of the security guards returned the ball, I saw, and the umpire told him not to because then you have to go through the pain of sanitizing the ball. So it
Exactly.
doesn't
Yes.
work. And it was so funny when one bowler went for a six and the fielder was like, "What the fuck, dude? I gotta go and fetch that ball now." Like
what you guys
that
thought
was so
about the
village.
whole sixes in the small stadium, Sarja, is it? That's the
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
I think that was the funniest moment for me when every player hit the six out of the
I
out
think
of the
that was
stadium.
Rahul Tewatia's innings,
People
right?
just coming into the road, getting the ball, and running away. I think that was I think that
Yeah.
was the highlight for me throughout the whole season, without
Yeah.
any fans there as well. Like
Is that the
And that was
Tawatia
Rahul
lad?
Tewatia.
Yeah,
Rahul
dude,
Tewatia
how is that guy a professional player? What's
Jesus,
going
man.
on?
For the first half of his innings, he couldn't hold a bat. And
who?
then
Wait,
suddenly he hits five
who's this?
sixes in 6 balls. Rahul Tewatia.
Tawatia, it
Oh.
was. Man, I was actually watching that game, okay? So what happened was I see this guy come in and he's like something like 12 balls and 8 runs, something ridiculous
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And they need
then-
90 of the last 5 overs. They need
Yeah,
90 of the last 5 overs.
all these slaps.
All these hoiks in
Yeah,
the cow corner.
I thought I was watching cricket in the subcontinent, just in the
I
street.
think I was watching the Taverners playing, having a drink in the middle of the pitch, man. Like,
Oh yes.
but
But
then he
dude,
blasts like 5 sixes. And you
But
know
do you-
what? He's from my state. He's from my club, and I should be rooting for him. He's from my club in Haryana.
do you think he's got how do you think he's landed himself a contract?
No, I think I read about him that he was like a pinch hitter, but he was due to health issues, he wasn't getting a chance in the last few years. And then and this year he was taken, just on the fact that he lost some weight, he was fit, and I don't know.
Oh really? Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like he's not very mobile. He's got that Inzamam Haq-esque run to
But he
him.
was really valuable as a bowler, though. If you look at his stats, he was really valuable to Rajasthan Royals as a bowler. Bowled really good leg spin this season.
Lads, Rajasthan Royals, all right? I know we're talking about
Yeah.
village moments, but like another team. How is it? It's a Red Bull team as well.
Yeah.
And,
Jesus.
Red Bull are usually known for making good investment when it comes to sports team and athletes. But what do you think happened? They had 3 England World Cup
Joss
winners.
Butler, Ben Stokes, and
Jofra
what
Archer.
else? Jofra Archer. I can't.
They,
Steve Smith,
they had a good team. Sanju Samson.
Sanju
that, like,
Samson. Yeah.
That
yeah.
batting lineup was just unbelievable. I don't know how they did not get into the top 4 for me. Like it was
Yeah,
just
I
a
think another-
shocking moment.
Another proof of the fact that big names don't get you much.
I say they had a pretty solid team as well, but I don't know. They finished 8th in the league in the table, didn't they?
Give me a second. Let me check for you.
I
But
think
like,
they
look,
I'm
finished
not
8th.
sure, but I think they do. But
they
to have said that last 4 teams have the same
Like
points,
last
it doesn't
8th.
matter.
They finished last.
no, last three have.
That's embarrassing.
They finished
What do you guys
last.
think of Jofra Archer in
They
that
finished
team? I
last
think
8th.
he was the best bowler there.
Yeah. The first thing
He
is he
was
should stop
there-
wearing the gold chain.
Yeah.
Man, but like,
who got the most wickets for them? Was it Archer?
Archer
Jofra,
was
yeah.
rated most valuable player of IPL, something like that.
Jofra Archer. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
IPL I'm talking
Yes.
about, not by the end of IPL. That changed most valuable player, but Jofra Archer was most valuable player in the before playoffs,
Yeah. Yeah.
and these guys are last on the table.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's really funny that the team with this when I saw the IPL when it was starting, I saw the lineup for Rajasthan Royals. I was like, nobody else can win this. It's just it's over.
But
I
do you not
actually
thi-
thought the same thing before
Yeah.
the IPL was going to start. I was like, Rajasthan are going to win this. They have a solid team, but
And I think I saw the first match, and Sanju Samson hit like towering 7 or 8 sixes, and they
Yeah.
won comfortably. The first match, I think I'm
It-
remembering it right. And I thought, if Sanju Samson is doing this, what the other people can do?
Like Ben Stokes, 2 centuries. 2
He
centuries.
scored 2 centuries.
Like
I think he scored 1 century.
No, two back to
I
back.
think Shikhar Dhawan scored 2 centuries.
No,
Back to back.
yeah, Shikhar Dhawan scored one and Ben Stokes scored one. Yeah.
Shikhar Dhawan scored 2 centuries, man, back to back. No,
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Checker Dhawan
sorry, yeah,
scored-
two centuries.
Two
Yeah,
centuries.
back to back.
I
Yeah.
think Ben Stokes scored. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but I think Ben Stokes' first match, what I saw, like he scored brilliantly first century. Second match also he was playing brilliantly. Maybe he didn't score century. We have to check.
Dude, he scored a century and a 50.
Yeah, but still, like such a brilliant player. Josh.
He only played 8 games as well.
Yeah, but Josh.
Yeah, but he came
Starting
halfway
of
through
IPL,
the
he
season
was
as well
hitting
for that,
every-
didn't they? Though.
Rahul Tewatia, yes.
most runs is KL
That's
Rahul, and you're
legit.
right. Even after Shikhar Dhawan, he's still far ahead. Yeah, we wanted to see the centuries. I don't know the list of centuries.
Yeah, there is. Dude,
Centuries
look
on the right hand side. You see hundreds, 200s.
Yeah, 200. So yeah,
Shekhar Dhawan has most centuries and 50.
Shikhar Dhawan has 2 centuries, and that were back to back, and that's why
Yeah.
when they got Shikhar Dhawan out in the final, it was over.
And Ben Stokes has a century and 50. Yeah.
But this is what I love: Jasprit Bumrah and Trent Bolt like together on second and third. I think that was the backbone of their winning as well, and of course.
But dude, then like Delhi Capital, Rabada and Nortje.
Nokia, yeah.
Yeah, Nokia. They came
It's
in
really good.
52 wickets, and it's same as Trent Bolt and Justin Bumrah. They got 52 wickets.
Yeah.
So that's basically what the stat is. So if you
And I like Ashwin. I like Delhi Capital's bowling attack though. Ashwin, Akshar Patel, Nokia, and Rabada. I think they were really
they both
well together.
Stoinis as well, no?
Yeah, they both Stoinis sometimes
yeah.
as well.
Stoinis was not given.
But like speaking of Rajasthan Royals, what do you guys think of Robin Uthappa? Do you think he should have been in the team?
I don't think so. Robin Uthappa.
He shouldn't have.
Years in IPL, I would say so.
He was a very good player, and before he was a very good player, but now I just think he should retire. Like keeping that respect for his name, like what he done for the Indian team and everything like that. He was a fantastic player. He should just retire now.
Yeah, I think his time was up when Gautam Gambhir stopped playing.
Yeah,
I think Gautam Gambhir and Robin Uthappa were really good together, and I think he played for KKR before this, and I really liked him. But lately, I think he has been too underachieving. So yeah.
No, Robbie Uthappa has always been solid but I don't think he is not the same player he used to be.
No, he's not. No.
Not to IPL standard. I think he should be focusing on like first class cricket, ODI cricket, not T20. Man, I mean, I don't know what it is, but not everyone can play T20 cricket. If you we were talking about what's your man's name, Surya Kumar Yadav, right? The guy from Mumbai Indians.
Yeah. But like the youngster who was playing in the under-19s for the Indians, when they won, I think when they lost the finals in the under-19s World Cup, the opener Jaiswal, or is that how you pronounce his name?
Yashasvi Jaiswal. Yeah.
He should have been playing more games. He got a good opportunity because Ben Stokes wasn't playing the first few games, but he didn't perform well. But like, I feel like he should have played the whole season in the batting. I think he was a very good opener, and a very good batsman as well.
Like right now, if you see like in Rajasthan Royals camp, I think Dravid is coach there.
Rahul Dravid?
Yeah.
I don't know. Rajasthan Royals.
I didn't see him the
entire season. Andrew McDonald is the coach.
No,
Rajasthan Royals. Yeah.
But I think one of the problems was also, Ashane, to your point, was Steve Smith's position. Where does he bat?
Steve Smith.
Why doesn't he bowl?
Why doesn't he bowl? Does he bowl? Like I know he bowls leg spin.
Yeah, he used to be pretty decent.
He doesn't even bowl in the Australian team, so like I don't expect him to bowl in the Indian.
But I don't think Steve Smith should come at number 4. That just slows down the batting a little bit.
Number 3, I think.
3, 2, 1. I don't care, but not 4 because it's too late for him. And then he plays those wild slogs which don't suit him and gets played on every time.
True, yeah, true. But like,
lads, oh, sorry, you're saying, go on.
No, you're going. I was just going to say, like, I was just looking at the coaches. Shane Warne is the team mentor. Andrew McDonald, I think he's the head coach in the Rajasthan Royals. So, like, I feel like they should have been really good in their bowling attack as well, and they should have reached the top 4 for me. Like, looking at their team right now, I'm just looking at the whole lineup, but like they should have. And Tom Curran, he was a good player. I don't know why he didn't play a lot
Tom
of
Curran
games.
was in the team as well. I forgot. Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
Tom
dude, he
Curran was
only
in
played
there.
like 5 games.
Yeah.
He played, yeah, I think even less, I think.
Yeah, I
Let
think
me
it was
check.
underutilized for sure. But I think
Yeah,
this is because this is what happens when you have big names. You can't remove them and add someone who is, lesser known. That's all. And I
Yeah,
think
but
Tom
like
Curran would be really good.
you're playing Robin Uthappa, who scores like
No,
196
but
runs
but
in
he's
12
he's
matches.
Indian. He's Indian. So you have 4 spots for the foreign
Yeah, I know.
customers. So that's the
But
problem.
like, do you not think there should have been like this was the year? This was pretty tough anyway. Would you not have focused on some local Indian kids? Like they
Yeah.
had they had Akash Singh, they had Anuj Rawat. They didn't play
Tyagi,
anything.
isn't it? I think it's the
Tyagi.
name.
Tyagi was good. Tyagi was
Tyagi,
good.
he was really
Yeah.
good.
He was fast and good. And yeah.
Mm.
It's a
Oh,
good sign for
He
them.
was a good bowler for them.
Karthik Tyagi, the under 19 bowler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked
he-
how the
yeah.
under 19 Indian team, the entire team got a chance here. So Yashasvi
Yeah.
Jaiswal from under 19, Mavi, Nagar Koti from under 19, and I think many
They
other
all got an
players.
opportunity.
Yeah, Shubman Gill is opening for KKR. Like it's really good seeing all of them perform.
See
I
all
think he's going to be a fantastic cricketer for India in the future. Subman Gill, he's just unbelievable. His batting is just so good for me.
like
It's just very good.
see all those under 19 players. Shubman Gill is the one who has matured a lot since last under 19 happened. Like he's
Yeah, he has. I think.
was in Indian squad as well, but he didn't get a chance to play. But he has been getting those opportunity to grow and mature. Like he hit double century in New Zealand as well with India A team. Like he played for India A for a while now. So I think it's
Yeah, I think he'll be a good
good
prospect.
prospects for him to play for India very soon.
Yo, Sahil, do you want to turn off the screen share there? Still on there.
I paused it. It didn't
I
pause.
think you have to stop it. It's still
Oh,
on
cool.
the screen.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's okay.
But do you think, there was a spinner, I think he played for Kings 11 Punjab. He was in the World Cup final as well. And
Bishnoi, isn't it?
yeah,
Wait,
I don't
yeah.
like him, man. I think he's a terrible personality. What he did in the final against Bangladesh, it was, I don't know, man. It wasn't.
But that's just emotions. Like for them, like it was just emotions. Like he was a very good cricketer for me. Like throughout the whole season, he bowled really well. I think speaking into the final in the Bangladesh, that was just emotions going through all the players.
Yeah, I don't know what
And-
happened. I saw the fight. I don't know what happened. Nobody spoke about it. So I don't know.
I think it was just the fact that Bangladesh, India, that
Like
thing, and then Bangladesh won, and then the
And
Indian boys
Bangladesh
were-
won, yeah.
No,
the Indian boys were just weren't too
No,
happy about it.
no,
Like, honestly,
apparently-
it's going to be emotions.
listen, lads, I was interviewing the Bangladeshi team when they came back to Bangladesh after
Yeah.
that World Cup.
Oh,
I
really?
spoke. Yeah. There's actually a video on Daily Star that I produced. But
The video to that link, the video link is here.
yeah.
You can link it to this video.
let's
Yeah.
not talk controversial topics here. Maybe.
No, this is not controversial, but like there was a few things like I don't want to go on record and like say what I had like conversations with people like off the book, like
Yeah.
just. But what the papers had released was like there was Indian players were sledging the Bangladeshi players, and the guy Iman, he was injured as well. So there was, and I think there was a talk about when Asia Cup Bangladesh lost to India.
Yeah.
It happened very recently. There was some bad blood because of that as well.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, man, and it was an emotional day, like, and your man Akbar, I think one of his parents died as well, and he didn't know, so like Bangladeshi camp was already kind of like emotional, man.
Yeah, emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was. Look, I just think to play in a World Cup final doesn't matter what level you are, you need to represent your country the best way possible. Yeah, sledging is part of the cricket. Yeah, we understand it, but like.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
do you do at an international level? Where does it go?
Yeah.
We
I suppose
surely
you'll
know
understand
while
that more
playing
about
this
sledging,
movie,
shall we?
let's
Wouldn't you as well?
Yeah, lads. Like, look, we all play in the same team. You've
So,
played with me. Like,
to
you know,
all
I'm
the
not
people who are watching, if Shogi thinks it's too much, it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Everybody watching there, if he thinks it's too much, it's
Award
too
for
much.
sledging in cricket. Definitely every year Shovi gonna win.
But talking about emotional moments, there was one in KKR as well where Nitish Rana scored a 50 and he had a shirt of his father-in-law who had just passed away last night. And I thought
Yeah.
that was a really good moment. And I like that the team made a T-shirt and let him do that. So that was really
Yeah,
nice.
that was really nice.
Yeah.
So
But look, man, I mean, I think IPL, what it was when it started, was purely money machine. But like now that
it
you've seen,
really
like,
is.
but now that you've seen, like, last few years, players have been to the same team, and you know, there's been like a loyal fan base. There's history being built.
Yeah,
So
but
you start.
but this can be controversial. But I want to say what is wrong with being a money machine, because India is a country of like billions of people, right? And
Yeah.
only 11 will play the national team, and so many
Yeah.
cricketers. Where will they go and what will they
No,
do?
Sahil, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, like,
Yeah,
you know, at the start, maybe there wouldn't have been that human connection to the
yeah,
teams.
you're right. You're right.
Now that, like, there's a fan base, there's a
Yeah,
city, there's their
yeah,
home stadiums, you
yeah.
know, so they
But
they
like
wanna.
I
You're right.
feel like
Come on,
sorry. So like
this same. It's similar to football as well. Like you have football clubs. Your
yeah.
town, cities supports your own club. So this is similar kind of thing is in IPL now as well.
Yeah, yeah,
But I like the way they're spending a lot of money, and like a lot of money is coming into the IPL and they're spending big money with that. So I like to see that in cricket, because we eat like a lot of cricket leagues, they don't see as in the world, they don't see cricket as a big sport. Like, you know, like even in
yeah,
Ireland, like if you come back to Tipperary or somewhere like that in the countryside, say show we would know as well. If you ask
yeah,
about cricket, but they're like, what's that about, you know? So like
yeah.
I like seeing that in the IPL, like, because
Did
if
you
few of
ever?
my mates are asking what's the IPL, I say like it's one of the most watched sporting leagues in the world right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah. It's
I
Premier
have
League of
that.
cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm. It's nice to see like that, like IPL spending big bucks and all that, like, and people, a lot of people are watching around the world. So like it's
Oh,
nice.
it's 100% good for cricket, but do
yeah.
you prefer? I would prefer it to be ODI cricket, man. I mean, I don't know what it is. I
But
can't play
why? Like
T20.
we are also. I want to ask a question to everyone here, because everyone has. So we live in Ireland, right? We have people from India as friends.
Yeah.
We are dating people not from India, from India. But do you think 50 over cricket can be watched by a non-cricket loving person?
No,
It's
you
impossible.
can't. You can't.
It's
Even
impossible.
some of my friends, like over here, they be like, I can't watch the big overs. I'll be like the ODI and test. They were like,
Yeah,
some of them be like, I like watching the T20 because it's fun. I'm like, exactly,
exactly.
like
Yeah.
it's
If
just
you
more
have to
fun to
make
watch for
cricket
them.
popular and make cricket big, I think T20 is the way to go. That's how it is,
T20
because
is it's just the way to go. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
it
man. I
because
is
we
the
mean,
way
can't
to go.
watch all day.
I'm a bit biased to my opinion. Like, you
Just to
know,
watch an ODI game. You
No,
can't.
don't get
What?
me wrong. I still think India versus Australia test match in White Cloth, when Pat Cummins is bowling, or like our quicks are bowling spinners, that's the best. But it's best for us. But it's
Yeah,
not
like
best
Yeah.
for a new audience watching
already.
cricket.
But if you want to promote cricket, like you said, Sai,
Exactly.
you need a quick way to explain people and make them
Yeah.
interested in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the best position is the IPL to make people interested, because I know a lot of people back home here in Tip,
Yeah.
like they watch the IPL because they're like it's very entertaining. That I was like, exactly, it just gets you entertaining when you watch big games like this, big franchise and all that. Like, and when they
That's why I
watch
want
the
people to watch when Andre Russell is batting. When
man,
Chris Gale is
dude,
batting,
do
right?
you know what? Actually, I actually saw Andre Russell play in BPL final, and he was
You saw him like
man
physically in the
was a
stadium.
beast. Yeah, I was at the
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But what you guys think about like I say I don't even watch the BPL, like the Big Bash, and like I am obsessed with the
That's
IPL. Like,
BBL. That's
what?
BBL, not
He's
BPL.
talking
I
about
BPL is
Premier
couldn't
League.
really
banging.
I couldn't really remember the
Yeah,
league's name, but like I don't know why I feel like they should get like introduce the Big Bash way more as well, like the IPL, because a
But
lot of
see,
people watch it.
the thing is, they have. I think they can only play 2 foreign players in BBL. Is that what it
I
is?
don't know
Really?
about that now.
Yeah, I think so, man. Let me
You're
just
talking about Big
like,
Bash, yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Bash.
Big Bash.
Oh, okay.
I
But
bring us back on just one point that you're saying. So you're saying money
Yeah.
machine IPL. if you see, all that money is going into the Indian domestic cricket. If you see now, because all
Is
this
it?
now government controlled. So
Well, yeah.
all that
maybe.
investment is going in infrastructure, in better grounds, in better technology that cricket is introducing every day.
I'll give you an example of your point. Exactly. So so for instance, what happens is we see on screen 11 players. There is a team of 30 players that get selected, right? But what we don't see is there are 30 more bowlers which get an yearly job to bowl at people like Steve Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's generating employment as well. Like,
Yes.
I think one team comprises of 100 people now, not just 11. So that's
Like there is a support staff. There are prospects, new players who comes in the net, which trains with the actual team. So they also, build their own skills and all, and they get paid. Like Sahil said, they get paid for bowling
they
and,
get paid. Yeah.
and helping in fieldings and all those things.
Mm.
Like it's a big thing, and now that's why India is able to generate so many quality cricketers. Since IPL started, and they have been investing all that money into the young players and infrastructure.
I think that's a good point to close it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Right.
Say,
Hold on. Are we not talking about Virat Kohli now?
we kind
I
of
think it will be long, Virat Kohli. But I think what we can do at the end of every episode is to do like a small question for instance, because we were talking about emotion in cricket.
Yeah.
What was your most emotional moment ever? And close it there.
Okay.
Each
Well,
one
are we
of us,
doing this?
yeah?
Are we doing this today?
Yeah, let's do this.
maybe
All
some.
right. Okay.
We
So
can think
Pooey, you go first.
Yeah.
Oh, I emotional moment when Sachin.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like
When Sachin cried giving the speech?
no, yeah. While his speech was emotional as well. Like he was thanking everyone. He was also getting emotional. And when the stadium was saying Sachin,
Yeah.
like that was a kind of emotional moment for me. And from my side, I can't really do anything just to not celebrate, but share that emotion with him. So I went and got a bat. Just memory of Sachin. Okay, I'll keep this bat. Sachin retired, so
yeah. Sachin was a god in India.
Yeah.
All right, Shane, what about you?
Wait, like what kind of emotions are we talking about? Like just the IPL or
good.
like
No.
No, anything.
anything in cricket?
Yeah. Like your most emotional moment you've experienced
Probably
watching cricket or playing cricket.
No, probably when Sangakkara retired for us. I think that was where the turning point. The whole Sri Lankan cricket team just changed. A lot of politics came into place in the Sri Lankan team. I think it's one of the reasons Sangakkara retired as well. There was too much politics going around, and then they've kind of forced him to retire. So like a lot of people are saying that, but like I think that's my point of view. Like I think that was a really sad moment for all Sri Lankans across the country and everywhere, like around the globe, in the world as well. Like I think we're like a lot of Sri Lankans got emotional that day as well. Like when Sangakkara retired and like they couldn't win an ODI World Cup as well. They came, I think they came to the finals like three times, and they did win one against India in 2014, but that was the T20 obviously. I think the Sri Lankans really wanted the 2050, the ODI World Cup, and they tried really hard in 2015, but they couldn't do it. I think that was a really emotional for us and for me as well. Like when Sangakkara retired for us, because there hasn't been a dominant cricketer since him. In Sri Lankan team. So
by the way, if you want to watch, if you watch Masterclass, there is a Masterclass episode with Sangakkara teaching how to cover drive. So watch it.
Yeah, I seen that. So
yeah, I think he was the best cover driver of the world. I think
I say him and Brian Lara as well. Like, they were just two great players to watch.
Lads, speaking of Sangakkara, and so I just want to say something. Rishabh Pant, how is he? All the international wicket keepers around the world, they have such a good technique. Everybody, such good batsmen. How's this one guy? He plays for like the biggest cricketing team in the world.
We can do another episode on Rishabh Pant. That's how much I hate him.
So Village. What?
He is literally.
How is he for a keeper? That is
Anyway,
embarrassing.
on the question, Shobi.
All right. Okay. So I don't know, man. So I was in. They were playing Champions Trophy in Bangladesh and West Indies. So it was a very disappointing moment. I watched Brian Lara. I was at the stadium at the time. We were living in Bangladesh. My parents were living there, and I went to the stadium, and Brian Lara came to bat, and the whole stadium was like chanting Lara, Lara. You know, everyone. So Lara comes in, second ball, he gets bowled, and fucking that's the match. Phil Simmons, who used to be Ireland's coach, he scored 100. And honestly, man, there was one of the most disappointed cricketing moment of my life. I was a little kid. I was a big Lara fan. Actually, I actually spoke to Phil Simmons about this like about 6-7 years ago in Malahide. Actually, could have been in 2011. Yeah, sorry. I was telling him how I was at that stadium. It was like my fanboy moment, you know.
What about
Yeah, because we were playing a friendly match in Malahide, and he was there, and I was talking at the bar, and I go, yeah, hey, so I saw you playing when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite and like most disappointing moments of that I had come to when I played cricket.
For me, it was Yuvraj Singh. I think after Sachin, Dravid, the one guy I'm really a fan of, just for being that human that he is, I think Yuvraj Singh. And when I came to know that he had played the entire 2011 World Cup, we won, and he was man of the series, and then he was diagnosed with cancer. I
Yeah.
think the world came crashing down because I came to know that he was coughing blood in one of the matches, and he was just phenomenal. I think without his forget his batting, even without his bowling, left arm spin, we couldn't have won the World Cup and couldn't have done so
Yeah.
much in world cricket.
he
I
took
think that was very emotional.
He was ready to conquer the world with his cricket
was-
career, but cancer just
Yeah.
came along, and I think
So
it just
many Indian memories he gave, like 6 sixes,
Yeah,
playing at
nobody's
World
ever
Cups.
been hit 6 sixes.
He's a
and that
golden, like,
that too against a quality team, England.
yeah,
he
England.
nearly
Yeah,
ruins True Board's career that day.
Like
yeah,
Clinton must have cried after that match.
yeah.
He was
But
literally
then he
like a
became one of the best bowlers
19-year-old
in the
lad
world. I
coming
think
in.
he did pretty well, didn't he?
Anyways, I think
Yeah,
I think it's a good note to finish here.
Yeah. All
yeah.
right,
All
guys.
right,
Yeah.
lads. It's been
Excited about
real.
Sticky Wicket.
So thanks for watching, listening to us. We're Sticky Wicket Podcast. Press the like button, share our content around. Thanks for
Subscribe.
watching. Yeah, or obviously subscribe. Yeah, you know. All right, peace out, lads.
All right.
Bye, bye, bye.